Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in for another episode of T-Shirt's Toys. I'm your host T-Shirt. On today's episode, as you see here, we're going to be doing the unboxing of the Titanfall 2 Pilot Jack Cooper figure by McFarlaneToys. Alright, so as you can see here on the box of the detail that we're showing you here, it comes with the actual main character Jack Cooper, who was an infantry soldier and then later on becomes a pilot due to certain circumstances, which I'm not going to try to do any spoilers for the video game. If you haven't tried it out, pick up the game. Alright, so you see here it comes with your normal plastic stand, hollow stand should I say, yeah, as you see there, the under. This is actually going to be what's going to prop the figure to stand up. Alright, let's go ahead and get the standard issued rifle here. Alright, as you can see here, McFarlane does an amazing job when it comes to their figures. This is my first figure when it comes to McFarlane. Alright, so we get a closer look. The rifle, the color scheme is actually matches the pilot himself. There it is. It's pretty neat. Trying to show you the front of the rifle, but no, it's not working with my camera. Awesome. And move to the standard issued pistol for the pilot. As you can see here, it's an extended mag. That plastic thing right there is to prop it. Not prop, it's to put it in the holster. It doesn't come with the holster, but it goes to the side of his leg. Kind of reminds me of the RoboCop gun. I'm not sure if you've ever seen the movie RoboCop, the original one. It kind of looks like that. So let's go ahead and get this here. Take out the knife. Same old standard issue knife. Pretty good detail. Let's go ahead and move over to the McFarlane figure here. Alright, so if we take a look here at the pilot is in really good detail. What I like, and which is pretty different, is the coloring scheme that they do. It's really, what's the word? Wet, not glossy where it's all shiny, but it's wet. It reminds me of like the paint still wet on the figure, which it's not, of course, but it looks really nice and goes with this figure. Haven't done any other figures because since this is again my first figure for McFarlane, but if you take a look at the detail, McFarlane does an amazing job. I know my buddy Rico Ray was telling McFarlane does an awesome job when it came to me first started collecting, and you know what? I take his word for it. He was right on the spot when it comes to McFarlaneToys. When it comes to his articulation, this figure is a little bit articulated. Not much, but more in the sense to trying to adjust to the posture or the stance that it's supposed to be standing on when it comes to propping him up with his gun and rifle and all that good stuff. Here, oh, there you go. Let's go ahead and put the knife in here. And, oh, I guess it doesn't go in. No, actually, yep, yeah, it does. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Slides in. Not sure what problem I was having in the beginning. But there you go, the knife slides in pretty nice. All right, and let's go ahead and get the pistol and see if that goes in. Oh, I'm telling you, it reminds me of a RoboCop gun. All right, so let's go ahead and get that put in. Apply pressure. It looks like it's not going in. It's quite as easy as the knife. All right, so hopefully it does not fall out. Here, more detailed, the figure, a little close up. The knee pads. His shoes. You see the little holes where he's going to be propped up on his little display. Alright, so this is how he is propped up with his shoulder, everything adjusted correctly. I try to match exactly the way it is in the box so I can show you the position that he's supposed to be standing in while he's looking down the barrel of his gun. Alright, so let me get this here. When I was actually trying to prop it up, the gun did fall off. As hard as it is to get pushed in, it was real easy when I was moving around that it fell out. I'm not sure, and I don't like the gap that it leaves when you put it back in. All right. So actually, I do have to show you something that I discovered when I was trying to prop it up when it came to looking at the box and the detail of the box figure compared to the figure itself. All right, so if you take a look here at his hand, his foregrip of the gun, his fingers, and his other hand, as well as his helmet, it is a lot different. It looks like they used a very detailed figure for the box compared to the figure itself. For me, it's really misleading to show that your figure is really detailed when the figure itself. So for me, when it comes to McFarlane, this being my first toy, it is kind of disappointing to find out, to discover this coming the first time around. Look at his hands, and take a look at the right side. They look like chicken nuggets compared to actual hands on the picture. The helmet itself as well is not that detailed when it comes to when you compare it to the picture. If you didn't discover the picture, the figure itself is amazing. See there at the top. But on the picture itself, reminds me of, was it Ubisoft, when they make their video games, how the demos are really detailed, and when it comes to the actual gameplay, when you play it, it's dumbed down when it comes to graphics and all that. That's how I felt about this box. But that was just my first look when it came to the figure itself. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for spending time with me here to review this. You can please just give me a like and subscribe as well as a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. And again, I'll go ahead and see you on the next episode. Thank you, guys.